Hi, in this video, we are going to use this image and change the background of it to something cool. So let's get started. All the images I will be using in this video are linked in the description. Go ahead and download to follow along. First, go ahead and make a selection of your subject with any tool of your choice. I'll suggest you to use the pen tool because it can give you the best selection possible, but I'll use the select subject button for the sake of time. Let's refine his hair with the select and mask. So simply select this tool and paint on the edges of his hair. Now it still looks a bit weird, but don't worry. Add a layer mask and fix the selection if there is need to. Watch this video to know more about masks. To transform, you already know, we have to press Ctrl+T. Now as you can see, his hair is looking so bad. So hold the Alt key, click on the mask. Change the blend mode of the brush tool to soft light. And paint on the edges. Once you're done, don't forget to change the blend mode back to normal. I'll make a copy of the background layer and name them. Now it's time to match the colors of the subject with that of the background. So, I'll add a curves adjustment layer, clip it to the subject. If you notice, the subject has a lot of reds in it, while the background doesn't. So select red from the drop-down menu and click on this hand tool. Now click and drag up to add more reds and drag down to add more cyan, because the opposite of red is cyan. To know more about colors you can watch this video. So drag down to decrease the reds, and you can do this in different areas. Now let's make a luminosity check layer, so add a solid color adjustment layer. And type 808080. Change the blend mode to color. And all the colors have been taken away. Now if you notice, the subject is just a little brighter than the background, so add a curves adjustment layer on the top of the subject. And try to make the shadows and highlights of the subject match with that of the background. And you can simply delete the check layer once you're done. Now as you can see, the selection is not the best, so I will work on the mask to get the best selection possible. This is the reason why we should use the pen tool. So I will see you guys in a second. Now it's time to work on the shadows, so I'll make a copy of the subject by pressing Ctrl J. Then I will press Ctrl T, right-click and choose Distort, and simply distort him. Press Ctrl U on the shadow layer and decrease the lightness all the way. Decrease the opacity and apply some blur. First, let's draw some shadow under his feet. Now work on the mask to fade out the shadow. I'll add a hue and saturation adjustment layer and decrease the saturation of his shirt because I think it's too saturated. And as you can see, his face is also affected, so just work on the mask. Now let's apply some blur to the background. To know more about blur, watch this video. And let's add camera raw for the final touch. I did some other adjustments, and this is the final result. So that was the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, then make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video.